$312.
Huh?
Well, there's a bill here from this establishment that was very cleverly named So, S-E-W, What's New? And I'd like to know what it's for.
Thread.
Thread? $312 worth of thread?
Yes, we make dresses. Lots and lots of dresses in lots of different colors, and they are all held together by thread. Now, our customers would not buy our dresses if they weren't sewn together.
Oh, that's very... Aren't you being a little cavalier about this, Nicole?
You know, the other night at the inn, money didn't seem to bother you at all. In fact, you were downright cheerful.
I'm cheerful when I'm spending. I'm grumpy when I pay.
Are we in trouble?
Oh, shit. What makes you ask a silly question like that? Oh, come on!
Cass, maybe
What?
you better do this upstairs in a soundproof room. We don't want the customers hearing us.
What customers? What customers?
You're having a bad day, aren't you? Why don't you finish writing those checks upstairs, okay? I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Easy for you to say.
No, not really.
What harm would it do to call her?
I mean, what do I say to her?
Honey, she's your mother. You'll think of
I
something.
don't understand. We don't talk to each other.
Well, you talked last night when you practically threw her out of this house.
What is...
Hold your thought, okay? Hello? Oh, hi, Matthew. Yes, he's here. Hold on. Matthew.
Hi, son.
Ooh, every time you call me son, I feel like the beaver.
Sorry.
Don't be. This phone conversation could be on that show.
Why is that?
Dad, I've done a foolish thing.
What is it?
I need to borrow some money.
How much?
Well, I don't know how much yet, but I just wanted to get the go-ahead first.
Did Mac turn you down?
No, he doesn't know about it.
Because you haven't told him.
Yeah, well, you know, Mac, he'll tell Mom, and then she'll ask all these questions, and...
And you don't think that I will?
Look, never mind.
Wait a minute, Matthew.
Look, I'll just handle it myself, okay?
Anything serious?
Money.
Matthew needs money?
Well, he wouldn't ask of Mac because he doesn't want Rachel to know.
Well, she has to.
Why?
Because you have to tell her. Ooh.
Hey there. Have a good run?
Yeah, it was all right.
Here you go.
Thanks.
What's the matter, Rachel?
Nothing. When I was coming back to the house, I saw Loretta hanging out a window singing, "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning." I got to thinking, if she stays as long as that show ran, I think we're in trouble.
How long is she going to stay? How long? Oh, well, it doesn't help to talk about it.
Don't worry about it. Mom's working on it.
Ada is the only person that can handle Loretta.
We got a card from Matthew.
A card?
A card. It says everything is fine here at school. Thank you so much for the visit. Love, Matthew.
Well, great.
Great, Mac. Now I'm really worried. Well, we get thank you notes from a teenager to his own parents. We've got something to worry about.
I suppose it does smack of the proverbial snow job.
Oh, Rachel, I've decided. Tomorrow morning, wake me up and I'll go running with you.
Running? Loretta, I run miles and miles.
Well, it'll be good for me. Get me in shape. We girls have to stay in shape for our men.
You know, the triathlon is being run in Hawaii this year.
Isn't that what a new bow does for you? Get you interested in new things, toning up.
New bow?
Hilda didn't put out any of those raspberry preserves for me this morning. Gee, they were great.
Loretta, is this serious? You know, living together is the only way to explore a new relationship.
You are so funny. I'd better run. I've got a million things to do.
Don't let us keep you.
Oh, Liz, lovely day, isn't it?
Beautiful, yeah.
Gee, that's a lovely color on you. Just beautiful. I always think I disappear when I wear neutrals. I just don't understand her.
Liz, did we have a meeting?
No, this letter came for you, and I knew you weren't getting to the complex till later today.
Well, you could have sent it by messenger.
Oh, it's no problem, Mac. I had plenty of time, nothing to do.
Liz, this is a weekly projection. I don't need this till Monday.
I'm sorry, Mac. I've made an error. I shouldn't have come.
I think you should have come. Now, will you tell me what's wrong?
Really is a beautiful day out there. It's like spring is really gonna finally show its head.
Michael, I can't go.
Oh, come on, honey. Look, it'll do us good to see Mary. And besides, we only have to go once.
Michael, will you just listen to me?
What?
I can't tell you with someone else in the room. This is something that I have to tell you alone.
Don't tell me what.
You remember the day that Jamie just came over and kind of surprised us?
Yeah, what'd he say?
He said that I shouldn't try and have any more children.
I thought you'd be in bed.
Well, I thought I'd paint for a little while.
12 hours driving a cab and you still feel like painting?
Well, I did have a lot of time to think about it.
I'll bet.
Yeah, so what did you get?
Just the stuff for lasagna.
Excuse me, do you know how to make lasagna?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I will after Helen teaches me.
You're going over to your parents' house again, then?
Yeah, just for a little while. I kind of have to. Anyway.
Why?
Well, it has something to do with your mother. Something happened last night.
Okay, what happened last night?
Well, I went over to my parents' house just so I could show my father my article.
Yeah.
And when she found out that I was going to be here at the loft all alone for the night, she invited herself.
Yeah, well, I didn't know she was here last night.
She wasn't. That's just it. I like your mother, Sam. I really do. But I just didn't think I was up to talking to her all night long. So I made up an excuse, and my parents backed me up.
For unloading my mother? No, I do it all the time.
I'm just afraid she got her feelings hurt.
She also does that all the time.
What time do you get to work tonight?
9 o'clock.
Great. Then I'll invite her over for 6:30, and you two can have time to talk.
Amanda.
You have to deal with her sometime.
Look, Amanda, I don't want to spend the rest of my evening with my mother when I have to drive a cab all night long, okay?
You really hate it, don't you?
No, I don't.
Look, maybe you don't have to drive so many hours. I can work overtime at Brava, and you can have all the time in the world to paint.
Amanda, I have all the time in the world to paint that I need, okay? And I don't want you working overtime when you're pregnant.
I'm fine.
Amanda, look, what good is having more money if we never see each other, okay? Besides, I like taking care of you and the kid. It makes me feel good.
Good enough to have dinner with your mother?
You never stop, do you?
You've known me long enough to know that I don't.
Oh, please. Okay, all right.
Great.
Where are you going? Wait a minute.
I'm going to make the lasagna.
But,
I love you.
I love you too.
Paint.
Paint. Yeah, sure. Paint. Matthew told me something in confidence.
Yes, but I don't think that there should really be confidences between parents.
I don't think Rachel and I are exactly the typical parents.
But, honey, she's worried about
So am I.
I know that. So that's why you should call. Who knows? You really might be able to help each other. Wouldn't that be nice?
I hate calling over there. I mean, Mac is always proper and polite.
No, I think you better get used to it because I think your mother's become a permanent fixture over there.
Oh, thanks. That's great. I needed to hear that.
I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. Okay, now come on. You gonna call or do you want me to? That's a boy. You're doing the right thing. You'll see.
Loretta's probably over there answering the phone.
Well, at least she'll know she got home last night safely after you told her off.
I don't know why.
Yes, Matt. Mitch? Yes, Rachel there. Yes, she is, but she's in the shower right now, Mitch. I'd be glad to give her a message.
No, that's okay.
Well, would you like me to have her call you back?
Yeah. If she gets a chance. Thank you.
Well, boy, I'm gonna tell you, that was a masterpiece conversation.
Well, it wasn't exactly a masterpiece, but it was a call.
You're right. It was a call, and I'm proud of you.
Why do I get the feeling that whatever I do, however I handle things, that it's not exactly what you had in mind?
Oh, but it's okay. Because, you see, you handle so many other things so well.
Michael, I'm sorry. I know I should have told you right then,
Donna,
but I just
really, it
couldn't.
doesn't matter. It's okay. It doesn't really matter.
No, I know it matters.
No, it doesn't, Donna. Wait a minute. Is this why you wouldn't marry me?
I know what children mean to you.
Well, how about what you mean to me, Donna? Look, the only thing that really bothers me is that you wouldn't tell me, that you just pushed me away.
I know, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't make a difference.
And yes, it does. I know it makes a difference.
No, it doesn't. Nothing means more to me in the world than you, Donna. Only you.
But Michael.
No, Donna. We have each other. We have our daughters. That's all we need.
But I know that
That's all we need, Donna.
Well, I'll let you two be alone.
Thank you, darling.
Rachel, this is silly. I'm just wasting your time.
Liz, will you talk to me, please?
Reason I brought the letter over is I have nothing else to do.
Oh?
Yes. Julianne's a wonderful secretary. I've been watching her, waiting for her to slip up to need my expert help, but she doesn't.
I'm sorry, Liz.
Well, it's not your fault. Why should you be sorry? You made me your administrative assistant, and you treat me like family.
You are family, Liz.
Oh, it's family. You try to help me there, too.
Does this have anything to do with your daughter, Susan?
It's Susie's birthday next week, so I called and I suggested I go out there, and we spend time together and celebrate, but she's tied up.
Well, Liz, that does happen.
Well, it isn't just that, Mac. You see, every time I call, I say, well, this time is going to be different. Now, this time there's not going to be awkward pauses, sarcastic remarks.
I know how that hurts, Liz.
But I always give Susan a check on her birthday. She's a grown woman. I don't know her taste. No, she says, now I can't do that. Now I have to pick out something for her, as if it were a matter of convenience.
Liz, now slow down a minute.
She never thinks I try. She never thinks it's her fault one little bit.
They never do. They never do.
You know what I'm talking about.
Of course. Look at Sandy. He's made it clear it's absolutely critical. I regard him as fully mature, intelligent, independent man. Yet the minute I even just look crosswise at him.
Oh, I'm so glad. I felt like I was all alone.
Children. They do grow up physically, but they still cause us a lot of heartaches, Liz.
You don't think I'm awful?
You know what I would do? Take her at her word. She wants you to pick it out? Pick it up. Liz, take the day off. Shop till your heart is content. Then, if she doesn't like what you pick out, that's her problem.
Oh, she's always refused to wear red. I love her in red, and I am right. Sometimes I wonder if she knows that I love her.
She knows. I'm sorry you're so blue. I'm sorry the job isn't fulfilling.
Oh, man, no, it's not that. It's just it's just something. It's not your responsibility.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks so much.
Is Mom here?
Dolly.
Hi, Aunt Liz.
You have the most wonderful father in the whole world.
It's really a shame she doesn't like you. Hi.
You finished the article?
I'm letting it sit for a day, just so that what you told me can sink in.
Something else came up, huh?
Yeah. Actually, I'm here to invite Loretta to dinner.
Oh, great. She'd love to go, Dawn. Did you think about a sleepover, maybe?
Daddy!
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got carried away because I wish Loretta would be.
She really tries. I just think that she and Sam should... Anyway, I think it's a good idea that I invited her to dinner.
Well, great, but she's not here right now. I'll be delighted to give her that message.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
If I invite somebody to dinner, I guess I have to serve them food, huh?
Oh, I get it. That's why you wanted to know where your mother was.
Right, so that I can ask her to ask Helen to teach me how to make lasagna.
Yeah, well, hey, wait a minute. Who gave that recipe to Helen in the first place?
Grandma!
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Right.
Great, thanks. Whoa! These are great. Who are they for?
Well, they were just delivered for Mrs. Fowler.
Flowers for Mrs. Fowler? Oh, please. This could be the start of something big.
Mitch, why he didn't bring his key? I'm coming. Mitch, Loretta, hi, come in.
I know I'm early, but I just couldn't wait.
No. I'm glad you came by. How are you?
Oh, I couldn't be better.
Really?
Well, you sound surprised.
No, it's just that, after that little scene last night with Mitch.
Oh, I've forgotten all about
he really
it.
didn't mean to sound so gruff.
it doesn't matter, honestly. Listen, Felicia, I need some advice from a woman with your sense of style.
About what?
It's time I got a new look.
Why?
Well, something a little more chic.
Loretta, I love the way you look.
Well, I'm not sure Howard does.
Howard?
The man I met last night. The man I went out to dinner with.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me about him.
Well, he's very attractive.
Right.
He's in sales.
Sales, huh? What does he sell?
Kitchen supplies.
Oh.
So what do you think? A suit or a silk dress or...
Oh, boy, that's a big decision. All right, let's sit down now. You're going to give yourself a whole new look because of a man who sells kitchen supplies.
You have no idea how important the right stove is to a restaurant's reputation. Howard was explaining that to me last night.
Was he? Well, I'm sure you don't have a whole lot of interest in appliances, other than one dropping on your foot, maybe.
Mother always told me it's smart to be knowledgeable about a gentleman's livelihood.
So, what is Howard going to do for you? Well, you remember last night you said that I maybe shouldn't marry Mitch because I'd give up my independence.
Oh, Howard and I have only had one date.
I know, but I don't think it's marriage, really, that keeps you from having your independence. I think it's you, yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, you surrender it without really much of a fight.
Oh, don't worry about me, Felicia. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, it's just that I want you to know that my marriage to Mitch is really going to work because he does let me be me.
Oh, I don't want to be drawn into a discussion about Mitch. I'm in too good a mood.
Okay. I can see that you don't want to be talked out of this. But I just want you to know that I can't be talked out of marrying your son, either.
Look, Felicia, if you don't want to do this...
No. Of course I do. It'll be fun. But if we're going to do it, we should really do it, don't you think? Okay. Nicole. Hi, honey. It's Felicia. Listen, could I get an appointment today? No, it's not for me. It's for a very dear friend of mine.
You're not going to tell me what happened with Jason?
I simply took care of this situation.
Yes, you did.
I realized that I sometimes let things go to sort of, keep the peace. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Good for you.
You, of course, have never had that problem.
Well, no, but then I'm not as nice as you are.
Oh, no. I'm beginning to realize that nice and compliant are not necessarily the same thing.
Like Vince. Now, Vince is nice, but Vince is strong.
Ada, I'll work on assertiveness. You work on subtlety.
So I ain't subtle. How's Vince behaving about the new job?
Well, today's the first day, and he's just fine. I'm a little sorry we never got to see MJ.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. Well, maybe in about a month or so, I get settled in a little bit.
Pregnant girls are not supposed to deliver the groceries.
Hi, Grandma.
Whoops.
I need your advice.
I better get going.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry if I interrupted anything.
No. First day at work. I just don't want to be late. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, good luck. Thanks. Okay, what kind of advice do you need?
I need advice on cooking. And husbands, and brothers, and mother-in-laws, you name it. I need advice.
Okay, advice is my big event. Come on into my office.
Where are we going to get the money to pay for all of this stuff? We got to stop it, that's all.
Oh, you know, this could be my imagination, but are there certain vibes in this room?
You know, I really hate that word, vibes.
Do
Did you know
you?
that? Yes,
no,
I do.
didn't know that. So that's not my imagination, is it? You two are having a fight.
We have bills.
Oh, honey. You know, I never write a character in a book that I don't give the man or the woman the money because there's nothing romantic about money, Cass.
Well, ain't fiction grand?
Cass.
All Nicole has to do is get married and all her money troubles go right out the window.
Why does this bother you so much?
Well, it's just difficult for me to know what she's thinking. Frankly, I don't think she really wants to get married, but it's the sensible thing to do.
Oh, honey, getting married is never, and I repeat, never, the sensible thing to do. It's the romantic thing to do.
And I really hate it when things get complicated.
That is exactly the dress I would have picked out for you.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh, you must try it on.
This isn't for me. It's for my daughter.
Oh, no, this is you. Exactly. The red is just perfect with your coloring.
No, my daughter has very dark hair.
Liz,
She looks
we'll
beautiful.
get your daughter something else, okay? Oh, this is perfect for you. It just needs some big, pretty earrings. That's all. Let's try it.
This is ridiculous.
I love that. Can I see it?
I'm sorry, it's taken.
Felicia.
Yes.
Do you think Howard would like me in this?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if it was in harvest gold or avocado green.
So have you told her you're driving a cab?
Yeah, I told her. Any problems? Not with her. I just wish Mom would butt out.
Must have read my mind.
What, you too?
Well, she's an old pro, and being a pro, she doesn't deal with me a lot.
Oh, no, she's dealing with Felicia, right?
Like they're old friends.
That sounds familiar.
And I'm sure she's using that to say whatever she wants to.
What, is she trying to break up you and Felicia?
Well, I've heard her doing that.
That's wild. I mean, that doesn't sound like her. She's crazy, but she's not vindictive.
Who knows what she's saying at the Corey's house?
I don't want to think about that.
Well, at least with Matthew away at boarding school, he's not around her.
So you heard from him lately?
This morning.
Yeah, how's he doing?
Well, he called up. He wanted to borrow money, but he didn't want Mac and Rachel to know about it.
Wait a minute. What does a kid going to boarding school need money for?
That's what I would like to know. I thought maybe you and Amanda had heard something from him.
Well, Amanda's not here, obviously, but I know she hasn't talked to him.
Okay. Well, I want to run, but thanks for the call.
I can't believe what a wonderful day I'm having.
Well, I can't believe that I sold you that dress, and you took me out to lunch.
Well, this dress and you were just what I needed. You pointed out that spring is here.
Was I right? Don't you look great in that dress?
Well, women of my generation were taught they could never say they looked great.
Oh.
But I do, don't I?
And Susan will love her dress, I'm sure.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd love it if my mother sent it to me. Are you too close?
Well, not as close as I hoped we'd be.
No?
I remember the first time I saw her. She was wrapped up in this little pink blanket, you know. And I said to myself, well, I have my girl. I have someone I can talk to about everything.
Pretty high expectation.
Apparently. We love each other, I know that. But we never talk like this.
My mother and I... Oh, I don't know. It's confusing.
The thing with Susan is, when we talk, I feel old. She, uses the tone with me I used to use with my mother.
See? You're being punished.
Well, and you know what Susan thinks? She thinks I butt in.
Really?
Nicole, dear, I saw you and Cass fighting at the salon. Susan is right, I know, but I can't help it. Now, you and Cass are in business together, And you're involved.
Liz, business partners fight now and then.
But he shouldn't behave like that in front of people. Not with you.
Well, Cass, he gets single-minded sometimes. I'm sure he'll forget all about it once all the bills are paid.
Is that the problem?
Liz.
Nicole, I've been alone for a long time, and I've worked in business. Now, I know it sounds as if I'm interfering, but perhaps I can help.
Oh, the design business is right up there with Broadway musicals when it comes to investing. It's a high risk, Liz. It would be a stupid venture for anyone to go into.
Except you. You are going to make it, my dear.
Yes, I think so. Boy, but the startup money, it went so fast. And this is the tough time now. For anyone in this business. I mean, not just us.
I see.
But actually, you know, we're lucky. Because once I marry, then I'll come into my money. So this is all just temporary.
Marry Cass?
Well, yeah, it looks like that's...
I want to invest.
What?
I love your designs. I'm interested in new things. I want to invest in your business.
You just want to stop me from marrying Cass.
No, that is not true. I really do need something new. I like being with you, and I have money.
Yeah, but when I said that about getting married, that's when you started talking.
Well, I want to be sure if you marry Cass, it's because you love him. I mean, your designs, your career shouldn't depend on your walking down an aisle. Please, let me do this for you.
But why?
In a million years, I never would have bought this dress. I thought it was for a young woman.
It is.
We began to sing.
Oh, good. You're still here.
You look great.
Good enough to take to lunch?
You bet.
Good. I'll make a reservation.
Oh, yes, darling. There was a call for you. And, it actually...
Hello? Yeah, this is Mrs. Corey. Howard? Oh, that Howard. Well, yes, I did, and they're simply lovely. Well, I'm sorry I was so vague. I had no idea I was talking to Loretta's boyfriend. She said that. Well, wait a minute. Don't you want to leave a message? Bye.
Is that the wonderful man who's going to whisk Loretta out of our lives?
Well, no, I'm not so sure.
It wasn't he?
No, it was. I don't think he appreciated being called Loretta's boyfriend.
Aha, cooled his ardor, eh?
Considerably.
I knew it was too good to be true.
I hope I didn't ruin anything for Loretta.
Oh, anyway, we're going to have our evening alone together.
How do you know?
Amanda was over here. She's inviting Loretta to dinner. I told her I'd be delighted to deliver that message.
Your feelings aren't hurt because she's not inviting us.
I love my daughter very much.
I know you do.
But not as much as I like being alone with a mother.
So, Jamie said that even if Donna did get pregnant, she couldn't risk her own life and go full term.
How do you feel about that?
Well, how am I supposed to feel about it? We have no choice. We just go on.
Michael.
Donna, look, it's going to be fine. I mean, we have our daughters, we have our own lives, we have each other. It's really not important. I mean, well, it's not important to me anyway. I mean, it's Donna who's really been through it.
No, Michael, you've both been through it. And sometimes if we just bury our grief, it becomes a wall between us and the people we love.
Mary, look, we came here to talk about Donna, all right? Donna wouldn't marry me. But now we find out that it was just her reaction to Jamie's information, so, you know, it's no big deal. We're going to be fine. It'll take some time, but we'll be fine.
Michael, I'm really worried that you and I...
Donna, there's nothing to worry about. We'll just stand by each other and we'll get through it. We'll be fine.
Michael, you didn't let her finish.
There's nothing to say. Mary, there's nothing to worry about. Okay? I'm going to go get the car. Thanks. See you later.